Hey guys, Christy Dunaway here. I am all the way up in Michigan. Belleville, I think is the official name, about 20 minutes outside of Detroit. I met this amazing woman while I was here, and once I heard her story, I was absolutely blown out of the water. I actually tried to record it while she was telling it last night. But there was so much background noise going on that it just didn't record well for sound. So guess what? I'm going to do this live so that I have control over when it's being posted and recorded. So I have to introduce you to this amazing woman. Her name is Kellie. And when she told her story last night, it truly blew me away. Not that I didn't already understand the power of ID nutrition and the power of what we have in our hands. But just hearing how it truly affected her personally before she even became an associate with us. So it's truly phenomenal. So I'm going to turn the camera around her. She's a little bit nervous because this is her first time being live ever on Facebook. But I promised her you guys would be gentle. So if you guys have questions while she's talking, go ahead and put them in the comments and I'll try to answer them for you. So I know, Tegan, isn't exciting? I cannot wait to share this story. I just didn't even know this kind of stuff was possible when you put ID nutrition to work. So healthy, simplified, but customized. Watch this, guys. All right, let me see if I can turn the camera around. There we go. Okay, there we go. Say hi.
Hi. How are you?
All right, Kellie. So tell me, how did you first hear about IDLife?
I first heard about IDLife through my girlfriend Janae, who is absolutely amazing. She introduced me to the sleep strips, and they were for my daughter. So, of course, I tried them out myself first because my daughter was young at the time, and I absolutely was in love with them. So then I decided to be just a customer and, got the hydrate and things like that. So that was how I got a little bit of knowledge about it. Until I was in a position where I was diagnosed with Hashimotos. And Hashimotos is an autoimmune disease that attacks your thyroid. And within that time frame, you're thinking, I'm a young person, I can get through anything, I'll just start going through vitamins, and I'll do my own research because I am the more of the holistic side of healing and healing through nutrition rather than healing with medication. So what I did was I started trying out all of these different products because my hair started falling out, and it was to the point where I was so bald in the back of my head that I would stand in front of the mirror and just cry because my husband has these luscious locks and here I was balding, and I just remember telling him, this isn't fair. Wives aren't supposed to go bald, husbands are. So, of course, he was very supportive, and he supported me with any type of thing that I had done.
So these are some of the things you've done to try to fix it, correct?
Yes.
What's in front of you? Wait, let me show the audience. Look at this. So what is this, Kellie?
These are basically my toxic waste bag of things that I have tried. I have literally gone through and tried every product to try to get my hair to grow. I've tried the biotin from the stores. I've tried the healthy nails, the irons, the
cleanses. I see cleanses over here.
The cleanses. I've done fish oils, anything I could do to get my hair to grow. I even went into trying to do a chlorophyll, which is upping my red blood cells. I tried doing massages to my head with coconut oils, to anything. So then I realized that nothing was working, and I was to a point in my life where I was absolutely depressed because I didn't want to go out anywhere. My hair was so thin, I had to cut it all off because I would just have these little stragglers hanging, and I didn't want to let go because it was still my hair. So everybody knows that when, our hair is our face and our body, and we, take pride in our hair. So I couldn't color it because it would break off, and it was terrible. So I was talking to Janae, and Janae was telling me about, when I was telling her my story, she's telling me about a health assessment. Well, I've already gone to doctors. I've already done health assessments at doctors. So I'm like, all right, if she told me it was protected by HIPAA, my information wasn't going to be shared. So I'm like, okay. So I told her I felt comfortable enough to sit her down with her and do the health assessment. So we clicked it in. We typed in that I had Hashimoto's, typed in the prescriptions that I was taking for it, and I wasn't taking any of these vitamins at the time because I was just to the point where nothing was working. So it came back with a customized nutrition for me. And basically what happened was I got my box and
Well, let's show them the box. So hang on. Let me grab it just so you can see. Oh, that's Janae. Sorry, this is live. That's what happens. Okay, so you got your box. So we went from this to this.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Go
So
ahead.
now I have all of my vitamins that are in one strip. I don't have to worry about taking all of these bottles and carrying them around with me and trying to figure out when I'm supposed to take them, how I'm supposed to take them. What's awesome about it is that I have a breakfast and I have a dinner, and those are simplified into strip packs for me. I just cut them and I go. It takes me 2 minutes. I have them for my children, my husband, and I even separate them. I don't have to worry about anything going through all the bottles.
So what did you notice after you start taking them, and about how long did it take for you to notice anything?
1 week.
A week?
A week.
Okay.
My hair,
You hadn't told that part of the story before. Okay.
I have not told that part of the story before. The first thing that I had noticed, every time I take a shower, every time I wash my hair, I would see clumps inside the drain. And it was sad to watch it go down the drain because it's like I'm losing more of my hair. I was just devastated. So after taking this for about a week, I noticed that I only had like maybe 4 or 5 pieces of hair that was down the drain. And I'm like, wow, this is cool. I'm like, this is a fluke. So I continued taking the nutrition, and my hair is now, on the sides it was extremely thin. You could see my scalp. That's how thick it,
You could
thin
see
it
your
used
scalp
to be. Yes,
over there.
I could. And now it's filling in, and I still haven't colored it because I'm still wanting it to get natural and healthy.
Good idea.
But the last time I went to my hairdresser, which was just this past October, couple weeks ago, or it was in September, I'm sorry. He asked me, he's like, what are you doing? And I said, well, I'm doing IDLife, customized nutrition. And he's like, your hair, Kelly, he's like, it looks amazing. He goes, I don't see any baldness in the back. You don't have that line anymore. The patches are filling in. And for me, it was amazing because I had been going through this struggle for so long and being diagnosed with something that I thought was just going to literally ruin my hair and make me bald for the rest of my life and just continue on that path of alopecia, that I was just like, wow, this is amazing. So I felt absolutely awesome and felt good walking out of the hair salon for the first time in 2 years. For the first time.
Wow.
So for me, that was like a huge thing. And I have Janae. Janae has absolutely been the person who changed my life, because if it wasn't for her and just introducing it to me, I don't know where I would have been, because she didn't even have to like tell me. She saw my struggle and understood my struggle, but never pushed me. So that's what made it so amazing, is that even though I figured it out on my own, she was there just to guide me and be a friend and to listen. So that to me is the biggest blessing of all. So
now you're an associate with us.
I am.
Why is that? So why not just keep using the product and enjoy it?
Because with my experience and my story, and the things that have happened to me in my life, why wouldn't I want to share this story with other people? I'm about spreading knowledge. I went through school as a massage therapist, and I'm also an accountant, which is totally crazy, so I can do your taxes and a massage at the same time. But I love nutrition. And to me, when you're taking a vitamin that is actually doing something for you, that is actually beneficial for your body, I'm going to tell you about it because I'm passionate about it, because I'm a person who helps people. I love to help people. I don't want them to buy something from me just to buy something from me. I want someone to buy something because it's going to benefit them. It's going to help them. And that to me is the biggest reward.
I love it. I love it. So we went from, I love it, she calls this her toxic waste, to her healthy, simplified, but customized. I absolutely, thank you, Kelly, so much for sharing your story and letting me come invade your state of Michigan this weekend.
It has been amazing. I'm so glad they were actually able here to hear my story in live and person, and also to be able to help me launch what I'm trying to do and spreading the word and giving me the guidance that I need.
I love doing it. It's
Thank
awesome.
you.
All right, you guys. So that's her story. That's what I heard yesterday. And actually, she added a few details that I probably missed the first time around. I'm just so excited we get to share this movement with people, and we get to help people like her. And now she gets to get out there and try to help more people. It's just, we're just sharing the love. So anyway, if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. And Kellie's tagged in this video, so she can easily go ahead and answer them, because, you know, nobody knows her story better than her. And let me know if there's anything I can help you guys with. Heading back to DC today. So see you later, Michigan. Bye.